Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Friday afternoon, and as we do each and every Friday, we got the Stronach 5 a little later on this afternoon. There was a big jackpot guarantee in the Rainbow Six. Second day ever on the Tapeta surface. Let's check out those track and weather conditions and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Picture perfect beginning. They're across the course early. Soon after, both Emma Crack and CPA Genius shuffled themselves back. From the far outside, Gunman ridden for the early lead with Factorino away in second and Loyal Louis in early third. Emma Crack recovers to be fourth ahead of stablemate The Gladiator. In between horses and Venerate asked to quicken by Rios, and the trailer is CPA Genius. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. With the advantage, it's Gunman on top by a length and a half, 4 wide. Emma Crack charging to challenge Loyal Louis between horses, Factorino dropping back. Then Venerate ahead of The Gladiator, and CPA Genius is last. They run to the top of the stretch. Rajiv Mirage trying to harness the speed of Gunman. He's a quarter of a mile from home and on top with Emma Crack charging. Venerate's off their back toward the inside and coming on now The Gladiator with a rail run. Still many chances with an eighth of a mile to go. Gunman has the lead. Emma Crack to the attack. Venerate over the top charging. Venerate now has momentum trying to get to Emma Crack with an eighth of a mile left. It's Emma Crack losing the lead to Venerate, charging late Loyal Louis. Venerate close to home. Venerate is in front. Venerate beats Loyal Louis, third Emma Crack, then The Gladiator, 107-3. And they're off. Awkward getaway at the back for Just Plain Ornery. Good start from between for Creative Magic, who's headed off for the early lead. Down at the rail, indeed, driving through and having to tap on the brakes between them was Venezuelan Triumph. Out in the center, Ion McCandy. He's not widest, though. Widest is Just Plain Ornery. Down at the rail goes Singing Through the Storm. The early trailer is Panadero. The early leader is Longshot Indeed, and Wilmer Galvez on top by a length and a quarter. Creative Magic is there second from race favorite Venezuelan Triumph, who's now third. Up on the outside, Ion McCandy is in the clear ahead of Singing in the Storm and Just Plain Ornery. The trailer is Panadero. 22-4 for the opening quarter as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Indeed leads a half a length. From the outside, Venezuelan Triumph tries to get on terms second. Third is Ion McCandy. Moving up on the outside, Just Plain Ornery. Just Plain Ornery under a loose rein from Jaramillo trying to get to the barn buddy, Venezuelan Triumph, who just took the lead. There's a quarter of a mile remaining with Venezuelan Triumph off the turn with a length and a half head start on Just Plain Ornery, who tries to go after him second. Indeed is next with Singing Through the Storm. Top of the lane, Venezuelan Triumph needs an eighth of a mile more, and he's got 3 lengths in hand. Just Plain Ornery trying to complete the exacted down the center in a late run from Panadero, but 6-5 the price, and Venezuelan Triumph an easy winner. Venezuelan Triumph to win by 5 in the end. Completing the Barboza exacted, Just Plain Ornery for second. Third is Singing Through the Storm, then Panadero, Ion McCandy. From the center, Bell's Kingdom fires away quickly. Driving through at the inside, Red Wind is on to challenge. Zayas takes a big rainful of Cat's a Dream to land third. Anonymous Source in the blue colors is there fourth. 87 North is together with Arazu. 3 wide at the back is Riveting Spirit as they charge around the first turn. Up front, Red Wind gets clear to lead by 2.5. Bell's Kingdom second, Anonymous Source is third at the rail, fourth Cat's a Dream, then Riveting Spirit and Arazu. 87 North is at the rail last of all under Christian Torres. The opening quarter was 25-2. Into the backstretch, Gadiel Martinez and Red Wind off the lead by 3.5. Bell's Kingdom second, Anonymous Source remains third. Cat's a Dream gallops along fourth. Riveting Spirit on the improve for Vasquez up to a joint fourth now. Still at the back, 87 North and Arazu. That's the 7 of them as they race to the half-mile point. Up front, Red Wind has been clear from the outset, still maintains a 4-length lead. Anonymous Source runs into second, dropping back a touch now. That's an inside running Bell's Kingdom. Zayas is off the fence with Cat's a Dream. Pink colors 3 wide and on the go. 4 wide Riveting Spirit as they round the far turn. Here's Cat's a Dream charging quickly to take on Red Wind. From the outside, Riveting Spirit tries to run with her. Anonymous Source and Bell's Kingdom are next. Arazu's going to have to wheel wide for the drive. 87 North at the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 16-2. They turn in with Cat's a Dream, who made first run. She's the target. From the outside, Riveting Spirit still in with the chance. Down the center and Arazu. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Edgar Zayas trying to get one more furlong from Cat's a Dream. She leads by 4. Riveting Spirit is second, and that's where she'll finish as Cat's a Dream is close to home with a clear lead. Cat's a Dream is in front. Riveting Spirit second, Arazu third, 87 North is fourth, then Red Wind in 148-3. And they're off. Comicio well served at the start, but there goes Cena the Duchess. As unexpected, Cena the Duchess fires forward to lead by 3 early. Up on the outside, Casanova Queen is second. From between horses, Milanita. Down at the rail goes Effie's Girl. Comicio is in the clear and travels only 4 lengths off the pace setter. The early trailer is Our Girl. The early leader is Cena the Duchess, who leads by a length, but Urdanita is on the attack now with Casanova Queen. She's charging to challenge. A gap of 3 to Comicio, who's clearly third. Effie's Girl fourth. Melanita drops back as Casanova Queen is now aggressively handled by Jorge Urdanita at the 3 furlong grounds in front 3 parts of a length. Cena the Duchess is back to second. Comicio's got 6 lengths to raise and a second choice to catch. A gap of 3 to Our Girl, who finds her best stride for David Baracco. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Casanova Queen went 46-1 for the half mile and turns first on top 2. Comicio begins to rally down the center. From between horses and Cena the Duchess, there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Casanova Queen trying to get 1 more furlong. Here's Comicio playing her hand at the right time, trying to get to this leader. 16th to go. Comicio charging at Casanova Queen. Casanova Queen needs the wire and finds it. Casanova Queen just lasted to beat Comicio in 112 flat. And they're off. Gone Nuts from the outside, breaks alertly down at the fence. There goes Impenetrable firing forward under Edgar Zayas. Impenetrable to the top. Gone Nuts is away in second. On the outside, El Bayador is now third. Up to 4th goes Simplification. Up to 5th goes Toye. Out the back early, always gambling at Uptown Lights. The trailer, Cassidy's Gold. They pass the half mile and move to the far turn. With rail in position and the lead, Impenetrable leads 3/4 of a length. Gone Nuts is there second. Albayador on the outside third. Simplification fourth at the inside. In range is he under Edwin Gonzalez. Back to the outside in Toye. The rest will have to hurry up and hurry up soon as they run to the top of the stretch. Gone Nuts on the outside. Impenetrable toward the rail. They too continue to battle. Albayador is 40-1 and sticks with the top duo. On from fourth. Simplification. They straighten for the drive. Gone Nuts up on the outside for a narrow lead. Albayador runs at him to the outside toward the rail. Impenetrable. Gone Nuts almost home at the 16th. Down the center, Albayador not making up the Nealed real estate. It's close to home with Gone Nuts clear. Gone Nuts for Gary Barber and Mark Cassie. They're in front. Up second, Uptown Lights exploding late. Big run from Always Gambling. And a photo for third with Albayador in 107-1. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. 3 across the course early, firing between is Amuna. Along the rail is Palm Girl. Science is 3 wide, 4 wide, She's a Happy Girl. And deciding to let the pace develop ahead of her, it's Don't Lose Hope, last of all. They make their way down the backstretch with Palm Girl in front by a neck. Manessis and Amuna draw up alongside second. Back to third, that's She's a Happy Girl. From fourth in Science, Don't Lose Hope is the trailer as they make their way to the far turn. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. With the advantage, it's Palm Girl. Amuna on the outside tries to get to her second. These two are 3 better than She's a Happy Girl third. Science and Don't Lose Hope are next as they run to the top of the stretch. Palm Girl starts to edge clear from Amuna. She's a Happy Girl's a big price and in range. From fourth in Science, there's a 1/4 mile remaining. With the advantage, it's Palm Girl in front by a length and a 1/4. Amuna's trying to muster another effort. She's a Happy Girl third and angles to the inside as they straighten for the drive. It's Palm Girl with an 1/8 mile more to get and 3 lengths to hold. At the rail, She's a Happy Girl down the center and Amuna. Final 1/16 of a mile. Palm Girl shortening up. She's a Happy Girl. Amuna's over the top. Here comes She's a Happy Girl at the fence. It's She's a Happy Girl and a photo finish with Palm Girl. Amuna is third. Photos between 4 and 1. 1:12 and 2. They're off. Slow to go, Platinum Sense. The others line up for the early advantage with Caronville marching forward at the fence. Holsefa on the far outside, and from between them it's Senseless Drama. Looking like a queen settles into a good rhythm, fourth at the inside. Yellow Blinkers 2.5 off the lead. After a slow beginning, Platinum Sense is up on heels just to her outside Kate's Kingdom. At the back is Take Me As I Am, and the trailer is Copper. Around the first turn they go, with rail position and the lead. Caronville leads by a neck. Senseless Drama second, Holsafa 3 wide third. At the rail, looking like a queen, perfectly spotted in the early stages. Fourth and just biding her time for now. Outside in Kate's Kingdom. From between, it's Platinum Sense. Out the back are Copper and Take Me As I Am. Down the backstretch they go. They're inside 5/8 from home. Senseless Drama on the outside. Caronville toward the rail. Their heads apart. Holsafa 3 wide third, looking like a queen is next. Outside in Kate's Kingdom in the clear and starting to progress. Then it's a gap of 3 to Platinum Sense as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Now it's the 2 looking like a queen who has to slam on the brakes as Kate's Kingdom got started ahead of her. Senseless Drama still the target. Senseless Drama and Amisael Jaramillo to the top of the stretch lead Kate's Kingdom. They suddenly move 7 ahead of looking like a queen who's an oncoming third. On from fourth, it's Platinum Sense and they're at the top of the stretch. Jaramillo hasn't moved an inch on Senseless Drama. She turns for home, nursing a length advantage. Work to do, though, as Kate's Kingdom and looking like a queen, still major dangers. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Senseless Drama now asked to quicken up. What does she have? Not much. Down the center, Kate's Kingdom from between, looking like a queen. Looking like a queen, and Sammy Camacho challenging and taking over the lead. Looking like a queen gets the job done. Kate's Kingdom was second. Third was Senseless Drama, then Copper and Platinum Sense. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. From the center, Mastering Bella and Acting Lucky, the first 2 to break. Up on the outside, Bargain Air sent forward. Driving through at the rail, it's Reagan's Rose. Second last is True Atka, the trailer Victory Crusade. No easy lead for Acting Lucky as Bargain Air is going to make her work early. These two have 2.5 on Reagan's Rose, who's in a garden spot, third behind the speed. Mastering Bella fourth and in range for Erdenita. A gap of 3 to True Adka. The trailer is Victory Crusade. The leader is Acting Lucky. 22-2 for the opening quarter, less than 3/8 of a mile to come. Acting Lucky leads by a neck. Bargain Air up on the outside is their second, 2.5 to Reagan's Rose together with Mastering Bella. They're starting to close a bit of ground. A gap of 3 more to True Adka. Victory Crusade has been last throughout. Acting Lucky turns for home, but still in front. Off the corner in the stretch drive, Rajiv Mirage tries to get an 1/8 of a mile more from Acting Lucky. Reagan's Rose, the chief challenger, with Mastering Bella down the center. These three kick on. Mastering Bella tries to overhaul the top 2. 16th to go. Reagan's Rose hits the front late. Acting Lucky defeated today by Reagan's Rose. Acting Lucky was second. Third was Mastering Bella in 104-3. And runners away. The two favorites come out firing with Back At You to stick a neck in front. Here's Regal Holiday from the rail. Whiskey on His Lips is away in third. Minister Quinn is fourth at the inside, followed fifth by Shirley Sherman. A gap of another 5 to More Adventurous with Encentrico, and the trailer is Sunspot. Into the far turn they go. Marcos Meneses and Regal Holiday prove the speed on display. They lead into the far turn by a length and a quarter. Back at you second. Minister Quinn is third. Whiskey on His Lips is in fourth. Back to fifth, Shirley Sherman. Splitting horses More Adventurous. Outside of him and Incentrico, the trailer is Sunspot. The leader is now Back at you. Patiently handled today. Back at you, the target. Whiskey on His Lips tries to get after him with Minister Quinn. From the back, More Adventurous and Shirley Sherman. They're at the top of the stretch. Light handling to this stage for Back at you. More Adventurous takes aim on the outside and is closing ground. Here comes More Adventurous on the outside, motoring on by. 16-1 on More Adventurous, and the son of More Than Ready is long gone. Back at you is going to try to hold on to second. More Adventurous on upset winner. Back at you second, Incentrico third, then Sunspot and Shirley Sherman.
And that wraps up Friday's action. We're back here on Saturday with a 10-race card. Our first race post, 12:50 p.m. And we have our first overnight handicap on the Tapeta surface. It's the Miami Shores. It'll be race number 8. But we got great racing in all Astronic tracks this weekend. We've got opening weekend at Santa Anita and a big day up at Laurel. So make sure you check out everything. And, of course, you can watch and wager on all these races on all the First Bet apps. Good night. Goodbye.